What's up guys, this is Bahamar Riven speaking and welcome to this new episode of Trails of Cold Steel 2.
Right.
In the last episode, we took care of the Aqua Shrine and now we've gotten to Bareahard. Now bear with me because I'm gonna go at max speed because there's a lot of things to do in Bareahard. Now, first things first, I want to go into this shop, Valenti Tailoring. Reason being, here we can finally get some better equipment for some of our party members. First off, piece of equipment that you do not want to miss is right here, the pattern shirt. The pattern shirt is one of the only two pieces of armor that has that sweet evasion plus 20%. This is, like I said, one of the only two, and this is the earliest one you get. Sure, defense and art defense are lacking, like quite a lot to be completely honest, but let's be completely honest here, we're gonna need this. I'm gonna buy one for free because, again, it's required to get 100% evasion on her. She will make such a good job with it. She will become a literal glass cannon, but by the time she has insight on her, the only thing that can hit her is magic, and even then she can still take one hit at the very least. Also, the leather sandals are pretty good. The reason being, they have a low defense, yes, but they give a 7-point boost in speed, which is some of the highest amount that you can get from boots this early on in the game, and for pretty cheap too. So if you want to speed up your party members, I highly suggest you buy them. I'm probably gonna skip on that though. Another piece of equipment that you can buy here is the gorgeous gown. You can easily see why it's good as well as expensive. 800 art defense. You can bet your scrawny butts that I am going to buy one for each and every one of them. Well, everyone except for Sharon, because Sharon doesn't really need it. Second thought, I'm gonna buy a gorgeous gown for Emma as well as Elisa. Laura probably does, except for the arts defense, doesn't benefit much from it, and I think I'm not gonna give her that. Actually, I think it's worth giving her one, because if I were to use Radiant Wings, cutting her art defense in half, at the very least, she will still have somewhere around, almost around 700 art defense, so it's not a complete waste. Then there's also the jeweled boots. They do boost art strike, but they really aren't that impressive, to be quite honest. I am going to buy one for Emma because she easily benefits from it, and I can buy one for Elisa, I guess, but I can assure you Reen, Fee, and Laura definitely don't need it. They can do just fine without it. Anyway, that's now we're done with equipment. Now there's something else that we need to do, and I really need you to follow me on this one. First, we want to get into this shop, Turner's Jewelers. Now we can continue with the story here because we need to gather info about uses, but first you want to go into the shop area. In here, you want to buy pendulums. This is mostly a tip for nightmare mode, but you honestly want right here to get enough pendulums to have 4 of each type. However, keep in mind that we already have 1 red pendulum, and we won't be needing to buy 4 of the green ones. We will be getting 1 in a chest soon. So let's buy what we need. 4 of these, 3 of these, and as you can see, I don't have enough money to buy the rest of the pendulums. I need 9,000. I need an overall 20 more thousand mira in order to get these. I don't have the money now, and this is where the DLC item come in. Zerum powders are sold for 5,000 mira. Wait, sell? And I'm going to be selling a few of these. But in actuality, one thing that I could do if I really felt like a total cheater, I could go right here to the Zerum powder set, as well as the Zerum capsule set, and sell a few of these. And as a matter of fact, I will be unlocking the Zerum powder set 1. I know I said I would try not to use DLC items too much. However, I did say that I would try not to use them. Considering that this is the PS4 version and I get every single one of these for free, if I really need this, I'll use it. Plus, I won't be selling all of them, otherwise I will be overflowing with money. But I will be selling at least half of what I have. So it's like, I get the pendulums, yes, and I get 3 more Zerum powders. It's not completely game-breaking. No, wait. There we go. So 3 more green pendulum and 4 dark pendulums. Wait. Actually, I think I may have miscalculated a little bit. But, never mind. The reason why you want these pendulums is that at the very least you can outfit your main party, not the reserves, to make sure that you can cover every single stat ailment in the game. It's gonna be useful against some other bosses. Anyway, now let's continue with the story and get some info on uses. Since we have a student from Thor's, Colette, right here, let's start with her. Guess I should head back now. Is that you, Colette? Reen? Oh, Emma! Laura! I didn't even know you were in Bareahard. Bareahard. We arrived not long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. Mind if I ask you why you're dressed like that? I heard you escaped, but... Yep, wasn't planning on it actually, but I got caught up in the moment. I did decide to take up a part-time job once I got here. Can't ever go wrong with some spare change, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you got. Aren't all the students from Thor's on the Noble Alliance's wanted list? It's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on the street are super sweet too, so that helps. I'm kinda surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Well, as long as you're alright. Might as well ask now that we found you too. And we ask about uses. There have been some rumors spreading about him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently, he came back home not that long ago. and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. I see. What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how's been helping to command the provincial army in town. Really? It's hardly surprising when we take his position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused more on the war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he has taken it upon himself to handle that in their stead. Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. If only we could figure out how to get in touch with him. Looks like you've got all your work cut out for you, huh? But don't give up. I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll catch up to you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette. Guess we should start asking elsewhere. Yeah, let's go. Well, it helped. At the very least, we know why Eustace came back to Bareahard in the first place. Okay, let's get outside now. Next destination, Central Plaza. So here we want to go next to the Sorcier restaurant right here. And we want to go inside because I think we need to go... Yes, we need to talk to this guy. And he will give us a recipe. The Fluffy Pancake. Also, here you can buy a few dishes, but like I said, I'm not gonna bother buying dishes directly. I'd rather invest money in ingredients rather than anything else. Okay, next up, we need to go to Station Street, which is down this way. In here, we need to speak to a maid called Saffron, which I think it's this one. And she will give us a book, Gambler Jack 2 Chapter 7. I think we got all of them so far. Yes, we do. Then, let's go inside Christie's Galleria. And we wanna head to... where is it? Second floor. Right here, Fortnum Books. In here, we're gonna buy a few books. Most notably, the Gambler Jack Chapter 5 and 6. Also, here's the Heart Handbook, an item that we are going to need in order to get a more powerful one later on through trading. I'm gonna buy one just for the fun of it. Next up, we need to talk to Theresia right here on the bench for more info on Eustace, hopefully. Why must father have to be so hard-headed? The least he could do is actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily. And this is another reason why I wanted Elisa to come with me, actually. Huh? Theresia, you're here! Elisa? Oh, Adius, it is you! What are you doing here? You even got some of your classmates with you. It's been a while, Theresia. Good to see you're doing okay. Likewise. I was so worried about you all, but it looks like I needn't have been. I couldn't be happier for you, Elisa. And I couldn't be any happier knowing that you're safe. Seeing you here does remind me that you mentioned being from Bareahard, though. So you ended up getting separated from the others you escaped with. That's right, things were pretty hectic at the time, so... I have no idea what happened to Emily and Ferris, unfortunately. I see. The floral household's rather well known, so fares will probably be okay, but still... I'm sure it must have been a relief to come home at least. I can only imagine how worried your family must have been, too. Well, you could say that. This war is as good as won in the eyes of most nobles. My family is no exception. Oh, damn it. In fact, they're enjoying life more than ever right about now. Perhaps that much is to be expected from those in Bareahard. It is widely known that the Noble Alliance is currently dominating. Father keeps trying to appease me by taking me to fancy restaurants and the like, but... the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel makes it painful to even talk to him. That's why I ended up excusing myself. Childish of me, isn't it? Not at all. I understand exactly how you feel. I was the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have any information about Eustace, would you? No, I'm afraid not. I know he's back in Bareahard, but you probably know that much already. Sorry for not being able to help. Not at all. There's no need to feel guilty. I think I'll head back to the restaurant after all. I might be able to get some information for you through my father's connections. Sorry for making you go out of your way. We do appreciate it, though. Just try not to expect much. We'll probably end up arguing again. Well, at the very least, I appreciate the help, like Green said. I have to admit that I'm a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone has the freedom to do what they want right now, me included. That's why I'd like for you all to do everything you can for now in our stead. And also, if you happen to come across Emily or anyone else from Thor's, please help them. Doing that already. Of course, that was our intent from the beginning. In turn, we'd like for you not to be so hard on yourself. Thanks. I'll see you all again soon, I hope. Guess you can't shove all nobles under the same label, can you? I'm a bit disappointed that you're only realizing that now. Anyway, we should continue searching for clues some elsewhere. Right. Okay, now that that's done, there is a hidden side quest we can take care of, but first, I want to take a look at the shop right here. They sell the tricorn, which is an item that increases HP and EP, but I'm not gonna buy that. I honestly have no need for it. Also, down below, I think there's two shops that sell normal boots and armor separately. They also sell the socks and leggings, which prevent freeze, also boost your stats. And here you get the armors, or rather the common ones anyway. And here we get upgraded version of some equipment that we already have in its base form. The energy bandana is pretty good. Actually, all these items are pretty good, but we're gonna get a few of these later on, so no need to actually go out of our way buying them. Here's the general shop, so if you need to buy anything, this is where you want to do. But this is an item that we want to get, the kitty watch. Like I said, this is a part of the watch set that will prevent delay and boost our HP, EP, and speed quite considerably by the time we trade them. Also, I want to restock on supplies just a little bit. because I used them all last time. Also a few more battle scopes because they actually never hurt. And with this, I think I compensated pretty much all the money that I got from the Zerum powders that I sold. Anyway, it's time to take care of the hidden side quest that there is in this area. First things first, we want to go to Central Plaza again.
Is there something wrong, Sharon?
Oh no, not at all.
If something caught Sharon's attention, then it's probably not good. Anyway, we want to go down this set of stairs and talk to this old woman right here. Oh, Bootsy, where could you have gone? You youngster wouldn't happen to know where my little Bootsy went, would you? I'm sorry, what? Oh, forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Bootsy, it's my kitten. He went missing this morning, so as you can imagine, I've been awfully worried about him. And you've been searching for him ever since? As much as I wish to help her, I think we should try avoid doing anything that will make us stand out. What do you think, Reen? Well, I agree, Laura, but can we really leave her without our kitten? Plus, the little kitty itself could be in danger. Well, sorry about that. I'm recording in the middle of the night. Of course, I'm getting sleepy. Well, we could help you search for him if you'd like. Oh goodness, how kind of you. The only issue is that I have no clues whatsoever, I'm afraid. We were in the Noble District at the time, but he disappeared while I was nodding off. I never saw which way he went. If he followed the path out of the district, he would have ended up in Central Plaza, but... So we're not entirely sure where to start then. Finding him may prove to be rather difficult. Yeah, it's not like we understand how a cat's mind works either. Or do we? Don't you even dare. Well, you do seem like you'd have an idea or two. Seriously now? You're comparing me to your run-of-the-mill cat? Ugh, humans. You're worried about him as well though, aren't you? With your help, I'm certain we'll be able to find him. Fine, fine. The only thing I can say for sure is that kittens are always moved by their curiosity. He's probably too young to be especially cautious too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's left a trail for us to follow. Don't expect me to do all the work here, by the way. Think about what would you do if you were a kitten. Right. Time to let out my inner cat and get started then. We'll start our search around here, ma'am, and we'll be sure to tell you right away if we find him. Thank you so much. Alright, let's get the side quest started. Okay, so this is one of those side quests where you basically have to talk to different NPCs in order to get to your goal. And this is the first one right here. These two nobles at the table. Oh, I just can't wait to see how long the Imperial Army will entertain us for. Indeed. Ideally, they'll do their best at making our little bet all the more exciting. I'm not making dog noises, sorry. Settle down, Richard. Goodness, he's been on edge ever since that filthy kitten dared to approach us. Leave him be for now. Perhaps he simply wishes to experience the thrill of the hunt once again. We can't exactly blame him after seeing such an unsightly thing. But they must have come by here at some point. Just how do these two manage to be so annoying? My thoughts exactly. Well, I can't entirely disagree. Gotta say, I do feel bad for Bootsy. I'm sure he was terrified after being barked at. It's not uncommon for kittens to run off in situations like that, only to end up not being able to find their way home. Curiosity killed the cat and all that. Right. He's barking towards the south, so I'd assume that's where the kitten went. Let's hurry up and find him. Right. South, huh? The only thing that's south from here is Artisan Street. So it must be somewhere around here. That's the logical conclusion anyway. Oh, look. This kid wasn't here before. He's so cute. Wait, I'm still on the clock. I'll never hear the end of it if I get caught in La La Land. Sorry for asking out of nowhere, but did a kitten just come by here? Damn, how did you know? Maybe that? You're right though. It came here looking all hungry, so I gave it some milk and leftovers. It was all over me after that. I guess he calmed down after a nice treat. Chances are he'll be trying to get back to Eva now. Which means he should be returning to the Noble District. Do you think he'll be able to find his way back? We should probably check just to be sure. Okay, so I'm gonna say it right here. There's no point in going back to the Noble District. That would be like hitting a dead end. Instead, we're going to be going in the opposite direction towards Station Street. And there are two girls from Saint Estrella with green exclamation marks. They must be connected to the quest. That kitten was the most adorable thing I've ever laid eyes upon. I don't think anyone could ignore that innocent little expression it had. Oh, they're from Saint Estrella. They might know where the kitten went. Let's ask them. Indeed. Sorry to intrude, but we happened to overhear your conversation just now. Could you tell us more about where that kitten went? We're actually searching it on behalf of his owner. Oh, is that so? He was here a moment ago until he got frightened away by a passing car. He ran off north after that. Aw, he was so cute too. Oh dear, he may have wandered out onto the highway if he went that way. We should hurry, otherwise he could come under attack by monsters. Talk about a pain. The highway's dangerous for us too, but we can't just abandon him. Let's go. Couldn't agree more. So let's get to the highway, shall we? Okay, so I'm gonna just say this right now. We can explore this area and there are a few new enemies which I'm going to fight and analyze, of course. But keep in mind,
Advantage is ours.
this highway,
Let's finish him.
composed by
My turn.
2 or 3 areas, we can only access one.
Here I come. Now. Gotcha.
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. I can do this. Of course. Okay.
My turn. Sit.
There we go.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Okay, what we got
That one
next?
looks nasty. Try to be careful. This one looks dangerous. Be careful. I can do this.
So, we got the man trap before. And this is the Venus man trap. Level 73. Extremely weak to fire. Well, since this is a grass type Pokemon, I am not surprised.
Let's go. Okay.
Are you weak to Death Blow? A little.
Here I go.
And of course.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
I am too lucky when I least need it.
Isn't this a surprise?
Never mind. I'll still be able to analyze it later. And that's the third and final enemy of the area.
Bring it. I can do this.
What's it called? X-Snake. This one is weak to water, actually.
Let's go. My turn. Here I go. Now, let's get this over with. We made it out in one piece.
And once again, I forgot to analyze it. I'm doing this by pretty much rushing it. I know. Still. Okay, we got 5 U materials. That's always nice. This is where we got an item for a quest in the first game. Then we need to continue down this road. You hear that? Kitty, be close. There it is. So cute. We finally found him. He must have been too scared to cross the bridge. Thank goodness, too. Quite fortunate for us, really. The provincial army unit stationed past here would have made catching him impossible. Thank the goddess for small favors. Let's take him back to Eva. Get a move on, small fry. I can't wait to see the look of Eva's face. Yeah, she'll definitely be happy. Oh, Bootsy, I'm so glad you're safe. Ooh, that was a doozy. He moves fast for having such tiny legs. I still have to question why he would run when you two seem to be so close. Oh, I asked him about that, actually. Said some scary-looking vehicle took him by surprise. I'll bet if any vehicle could scare the little guy, it'd be of the provincial armies. Is that so? I never even realized. Also, there is something wrong about this scene. Try and figure that out before I continue. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Okay, let's continue. That's not gonna fly, I'm afraid. You really need to pay more attention. You haven't put a collar with you on... Ugh. You haven't even put a collar with a bell on him yet, either. It's like you don't even realize that... Oops. Yep. When I made that last question, if you guessed Celine was talking to the woman, you were correct. How to explain this? Celine? Oh, don't give me that. I got caught up in the moment. Oh my. I must be going senile already. I could have sworn your cat was talking just then. Silly me. Well, let's be more careful from now on, Bootsy. That was way too close. Please, take this as a token of my thanks. Ooh, a prismatic cape! That's actually a nice item. One of those that were in that shop. You sure you want to give us something so expensive looking? Bootsy is my only family at this point. He is much more important than any trinket. We hope you'll come to visit us again someday. By then, maybe Bareahard will be back to its former self. When that happens, we'll be sure to take you up on that offer. And with that, the side quest is done. Anyway, before continuing, I am actually going to go back... Nope. Wrong direction. I'm gonna go back to the Northern Highway. For two reasons. First, I want to analyze the enemies, and I am probably gonna do that off screen. The second reason is that there is another treasure chest in this area
Stay on guard, everyone.
containing
That's no ordinary
a
foe.
pretty useful quartz, the Petrify Quartz. This one is a doozy. And this one goes immediately on fee. What Petrify does, well, it inflicts the petrification status ailment, which, in case you don't remember, completely immobilizes the target indefinitely, for that matter, and once the target is petrified, you have a 30% chance that any attack, craft, or art will deal death blow. 30% is not much, but trust me, if it happens, it won't be pretty at all. I was thinking of removing breath from Fee. I mean, I'll probably have to at one point. And since this is an earth quartz, I need to put it anywhere but here, here, or here. I like to keep freeze and shield breaker on her, so I guess breath will have to go. First, I'm gonna put, sleep in here. Wait, I cannot put petrification because there's sleep in the same line. So I'll probably have to do this. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm going to analyze the Venus Mantrap and the X-Snake off screen. I'm going to go heal up on a little bit, and then I'll see you back into Bareahard. Okay, I made it back to Bareahard. I analyzed the two enemies, and in the process, Reen, Emma, and Laura got to level 73, much like Sharon's. Anyway, before continuing on with the story, there is one last thing we're supposed to do. I forgot there are 2 hidden quests in this area. In order to do the next one, we need to go to the cathedral here in Central Plaza. And we need to talk to a sister called Tatiana right here. Oh, whatever shall we do? My prayers won't even reach Saint Veronica's spirit. This seems pretty serious. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh, did you overhear me just now? Forgive me. Have you seen the statue of Saint Veronica in the plaza recently? Well, it's actually been shedding black tears ever since this war broke out. Black tears? Really? Yes, I confirmed it for myself even. It's just as the legend spoke of. Saint Veronica's prayers once saved the people from great tragedy. When a crisis befalls the world, she shall cry tears black as night. That's how it went, correct? I certainly never expected to have the opportunity to witness the legend for myself. Word of the statue's tears has especially spread among those of deep faith. We've been holding mass to calm those concerned by this war, but it ended up only making things worse. I can only imagine how frustrating that must be. Unfortunately, if she's truly lamenting over this war, not much can be done until it ends. How do we know if this is the real deal, though? It could just be something pulling our leg. I think it's a bit too hasty to presume that greater forces are at work here. Have you gotten a professional to carry out a thorough check? Well, no. With the war and all, no one's been able to come out. I see. Is there nothing we can do for her? We need to avoid attracting too much unwanted attention, remember? Although I'm sure it'll be fine if we're just confirming whether or not this was the work of someone non-supernatural. Should we offer to help then? Absolutely. Especially because the places we're about to go to will give us a certain item. Well, if no one else is available, would you be okay with us carrying out a quick investigation? Oh, are you sure? We're no professionals, so we can't make any promises, but we should be able to find out whether or not this is really a prank of some sort, I think. Oh goodness, thank you so much. Clarifying that alone should help everyone to relax. You'll find Saint Veronica's statue just outside of the cathedral. Thank you once again for offering to help. Not at all. We'll get started at once. Okay, let's go and take a look at the statue then, shall we? Oh damn. Does have some black spots on it. Oh wow. These really are black tears. I can understand why this would have some of the people feeling uneasy. May your spirit know peace, Saint Veronica. You might want to quit jumping to conclusions, you know. This is a lot less dramatic than what you're all thinking. Celine? In nicer words, there's no spiritual presence here whatsoever. That alone would be enough to assume that greater forces aren't at work here, but that there's further evidence in the other black stains scattered around the statue. It couldn't be like something corroding the stone, maybe? Huh, you're right. How did it get there, though? Chances are, this statue is made from marble. And if memory serves, Instructor Makarov taught us that marble gradually melts away when in contact with acidic water. Then might we assume that the fountain's water's properties were altered recently? This fountain draws its water from the underground waterway, correct? We may find the source of the issue down there. The entrance is over by the street in the front of the station. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, back down in the sewers again. Oh joy. Then again, I did have fun in that place a long time ago. Anyway, here's the entrance, just follow where I'm going. This brings back memories of when we snuck through here to rescue Marcus. I also remember you unlocking the door for us, Emma. That I did. Allow me to do so again. Aperio. That was easy enough. Technically, she shouldn't be showing it off in front of others, but what can you do? Regardless, we should go in. Yeah, just remember that it can get pretty dangerous in here. Yeah, now that I think about it, Fee and Emma were with me when I first came here. The underground waterway. Or as I like to call it, the sewers. 'Cause technically speaking, it's not a sewage area, but close enough to it. I see a few monsters here and there, but things seem relatively fine to me. Yeah, it's as pretty as ever, really. Wait, what's that smell? I smell it too. It's faint but pungent. Perhaps there is something down here. We should remain on guard then. Time to find out what's waiting for us. Of course, but before that...
Sit! Ha! 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 Ha!
We got this!
New enemy,
My turn.
the Sludge Drome. These guys are very weak to elements but earth.
Eliminating target. Gotcha!
My turn.
and they're pretty easy to take down.
Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up, no problem. Of course. My turn. No problem.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Alright, that was
Success.
good enough. Alright, let's continue onward. Got a U material here.
Sit! Ha! Sit! Ha! Ha!
We got this. Okay. Eliminating targets.
My turn. Sit now!
I'll back you up, no problem. Let's go. Here I go. We made it out in one piece. I'm so glad.
Alright. Everyone got to level 73, but for what I want to be, I think I'm a couple of level down under. Okay, let me dodge this guy.
The treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
First off, we want to take this treasure chest. And here we have the green pendulum that I didn't buy in the shop. Also, let's pull this lever, and this will open the gate for the second area. That's right next to the entrance, by the way. Okay, let's skip the sludge drome yet again. And go back to the entrance. Is anyone injured, needing MP healing? Nope, okay. There is another treasure chest that's right
We'll have to
here.
fight our way through. My turn. I can do this. Arcus, activate.
Here I go. Second form. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Okay. Now. Gotcha. It's my turn. I'll handle it.
I got lucky.
No
But
problem.
the proxy puppet that
Here we go.
she had on her is now wasted.
I'll back you up. Of course.
At the very least,
We should be safe now.
at the very least, it kind of protected her from losing all the craft points. Also, I did not remember that they had demonic scythe. Otherwise, I would have been more careful.
Sit! Ha!
Anyway, if you think that this place has only the sludge drome as enemies, prepare to be surprised. There's a giant sludge drome. What's this doing under the city? It's surrounded by acidic gases too. There's no doubt that this monster is the cause. Something's odd though. I don't know why, but the iron elements are in effect around it. Be extra careful, everyone. The iron elements are active just around the boss? That's weird. We'll have to exterminate it now that we found it. Get ready, everyone. We're going in. Right.
Careful. This one looks strong.
Yeah.
I'll handle it.
Strong, but maybe not invincible. Here's the boss of this side quest, the Abyss Drome. Now, as you can see, he's accompanied by the grand total of 7 sludge dromes. 7. And to be fair, I'm happy about it. Very happy, as a matter of fact. Because this boss fight is actually relatively easy. So, you can use this boss to actually farm tactical bonuses for canceling arts. And those are actually pretty valuable. And I highly suggest that you do, because if they can charge up, they can use a special attack, of which I do not remember the name for the life of me, and I do remember that he has an effect of reducing your art defense, making you weaker and weaker and weaker. So yeah, let's make sure he doesn't use that. Anyway, let's make sure first and foremost that the small fries go down.
Here I go. Got it. Gotcha.
That's the move. Spatial
Too slow.
oscillation.
Now's our chance.
That will
I'll
reduce
back you
your
up.
art defense.
No problem.
It still counts as a physical attack, I think. But do you really want to take any chances around something like that? Personally,
Arcus, activate.
I wouldn't want to.
My turn. There. Ha! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. I'll handle it. Got it. Gotcha. Here I go. Okay. Eliminating targets. Too slow. Not here.
This isn't good.
Arcus, activate.
Let's move.
Thank you very much. Okay. Now. Gotcha.
Stop
move.
using that move, is annoying.
Sit now.
I'll back you up. Here I go. I'll handle it. No problem.
I'll use Shining here, making feet completely
Let's
invincible.
move. Ha! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Too slow. Got it. Gotcha. My turn. Got it. Gotcha. Of course.
This is so easy. Like I said, for all the wrong reasons too. Actually, I'm gonna go Serene Blessing on... Yeah, I'm gonna go Serene Blessing on Reed.
Thanks.
No problem. Light. Too slow. Now. Gotcha.
Here we go.
Ouch!
There. Ha! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Okay. Gotcha.
Too slow. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. My turn.
How long until I analyze this guy?
Got it. Gotcha. Right.
Too slow. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. It's my turn.
That was easy enough.
Too slow. Got it. Gotcha. I'll handle it. Now. Gotcha. I can do this. Let's go. Too slow. Now. Gotcha.
My turn.
My turn. Got it. Gotcha. Here I go. Arcus, activate. Thank you very much. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. Too slow. I can do this. Now.
Yeah, anyway,
Moving.
as long as you
It's my
keep
turn.
relatively
Now.
careful,
Got you.
the
My
boss
turn.
will not pose a threat.
Too slow. Got it.
So,
Gotcha.
you know what?
My turn.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to finish farming off bonuses from it, like double team, triple counters and all that, and I'll see you when I'm done. Full turbo mode, let's go.
Sit now!
I'll back you up! Right! Right! My turn. Now! Gotcha! Here I go! Okay. Got it! Gotcha! Too slow! Got it! Gotcha! It's my turn! Blessing of the moon!
Thanks. My turn. Sit! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up! No problem! Okay. Now! Gotcha! Should have been paying attention.
Let's move!
Oh damn, I forgot that he had Grim Butterfly, an attack that can pretty much kill
Now!
I'll back you up! I
at
can
this
do this!
at this stage of the game.
Arcus, act! Thanks.
This isn't looking good.
Blessing of the moon!
My turn! Ha! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up! Right!
That was cutting it too close this time. But I think I'll have to take this a little more
Let's go.
seriously.
I'll handle it. Got it! Gotcha!
Thank you very
My
much.
turn! Ha! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up! My turn. Now! Gotcha! Too slow! Right!
My turn! Ha! Now!
I'll back you up! I'll handle it. Now! Gotcha! Too slow! I can do this! Arcus, activate! My turn.
My turn! Sit! Now!
I'll back you up! Hip!
Thanks!
Here I go! Blessing of the moon! My turn. Eliminating targets.
My turn!
Still won't learn,
There!
won't you?
Now!
I'll back you up! No problem! My turn. Too slow!
Let's move!
I can do this! Hang in there!
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Oh no. This is gonna hurt.
Should have been paying attention.
Everyone.
My turn!
Oh, you have got to be freaking kidding me at this point.
Huh!
Thank you very much.
Let's move!
Oh no, you freaking don't.
There! Ha! Now!
I'll back you up. It's my turn. Arcus active. Ha!
My turn! Huh!
It's my turn.
And I cannot use a celestial bomb with her, otherwise people are going to die. The one thing I can do is use the overdrive.
Overdrive!
Like this, I can actually revive people
Thanks!
Let's move!
and
There!
impede you.
Now!
I'll back you up! Here I go! Blessing of the moon! Thanks.
Too slow! Now!
I'll back you up! I can do this!
You know what, guys? I think this has gone long enough. Wouldn't you agree?
Let's go! Hip!
Here I go! Ha! Now!
I'll back you up! Of course!
Emma, would you do the honors?
Arcus activate!
Okay. Right!
Now!
Good. Good friggin' riddance. Jesus. For the sake of farming, I actually risked
Let's
it
keep
dying.
going!
But it was kind of worth it in a small way. Still get a pretty high multiplier. This will result in at least one full level for everyone, I hope. Perhaps even a little more than that. Oh, I got to level 75 like this. Unexpected, but very welcome.
I did it!
I'm so glad! Success! I'm so glad!
And Emma's detector evolved into detector beta. So, compared to the normal detector, now her own version of detector will also lower the defenses of the enemy. Elliot will get a different version of detector, detector alpha. I don't remember what that does, but we'll see what it does later down the line.
I've only just begun.
Isn't this a surprise?
Well, I wanted to be level 75 for the next portion of the game, so I'm glad I could pull it off. Looks like we pulled through relatively unscathed. Hardly, but yeah. Case solved, I guess. The statue shouldn't shed any tears now that the water is back to normal. Indeed. I find myself perplexed by that monster's strength, however. It far outclassed your standard one. Not to mention the fact that the higher elements were in effect. Maybe the loss of balance here in Erebonia caused it to transform somehow? Huh. That's the same reason those cryptids started appearing too, isn't it? Wait a minute. We must be thinking the same thing. If that's the case, then the legends behind Saint Veronica's tears can't be entirely false, correct? I wonder about that. Yeah, that's kinda spooky. At least we figured out what's going on, though. Quite. The case may be solved, but the mystery still remains. Perhaps it's still for the best we leave it that way. Okay guys, let's report back. Well, that was a boss fight that I hope won't happen again like that. Guess it was an upside for defeating the Gordish Nara G a couple of episodes ago without taking a single point of damage. So this was all caused by a monster? Yeah, its presence was having adverse effect on the fountain's water, which in turn was causing the statue to melt. We made sure to eradicate it, however, so there is no need for concern now. Thank you so much! I'm so glad I asked for your assistance. This should help to ease everyone's worries too. With the statue back to normal, I can finally devote to my work again. However, I find it hard to believe that this was all mere coincidence. So I'll have to do everything I can to ensure Saint Veronica has no more reason for tears. That's reassuring. It may not be much, but please, take this. It's the least I can do for you all. I will get the Holy Sphere, an item that prevents Death Blow and also boosts my HP, I think. May Aedeus be with you all. And with that, we're completely done with all the side quests in here. Another thing worth mentioning, if you're playing on New Game Plus, go back to where you fought the Abyss Drome. You will be finding another book that it's only available in New Game Plus.
Right.
Just saying. Alright, now let's take care of the final few things before being on our merry way. Also, don't worry, I know my HP and EP are low on some characters, and craft points too, but I'll heal them in between episodes. Alright, now we go to the Noble District and we try to go to Eustace's house. We might as well take a look here. According to Collect, Yuji should be in there right now, but it's far too dangerous to approach the premises. I'm afraid they would restrain us immediately if they found out we were here. Class 7 is likely to be much higher on the wanted list than the other students from Thor's. And remember our field study, Reen? The Provincial Army's guardhouse is here, so it'd be best if we avoided this area. Let's get out of here before they catch us. Well, what a waste of time, I guess. Class 7 did what they could to find some way to get in contact with Eustace. However, doing so proved to be far easier said than done. How are we going to find that guy? We've established he's back home, but beyond that, nothing. It's not going to be easy to get in contact with the son of one of the 4 great houses, especially since the Alliance considered us wanted criminals. We're likely to be arrested by the Provincial Army regardless of how we go about this. There has to be something we can do. This is a hassle we could really do without. Well, we need a plan, and fast. Huh? What's this? Oh hey, I remember you. Hello. Can I speak with you all for a moment? Oh, I think I recognize you. Oh, you're the kids who were reading a book on that bench. Do you need something from us? Well, we've got a message for you from someone. What? Huh? For us? Right, head to the restaurant in the Central Plaza post haste. That's the message. The restaurant in Central Plaza? I assume that must be the Sorcière? Yeah, must be. Who gave you this message? Sorry, they asked me not to tell you. Is this some kind of game? Oh, I want to play. Oh. Wait, what did he say? Robbie, shh. Anyway, that's all we were told, so bye. Okay, they were hiding something. That was weird. Thoughts, everyone? It may have come out of the blue, but I don't believe there was any ill intent behind that message. It may be in our best interest to do as it says. We're struggling for clues as it is, so any lead is a good lead. Looks like we're all agreed. Let's head over to that restaurant. Well, seems like we're sent on a wild goose chase. I can't say I dislike the concept, but can't say I love it either. Alright, then we need to talk to... what are you called? Hammond. Oh, you're Lord Eustace's classmate. I'm amazed you all came. It seems he was right after all. He again? Who was right? Is it safe to assume that you've been left with a message for us too? That's right. I'm not permitted to say who from, unfortunately. Make your way to the airport post-haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to tell you all. So our next destination is the airport. They must be having fun dragging us all over the place. Doesn't matter who it's from, we're gonna have to head over there to clear things up. Yeah, let's just make sure we're ready before we head out. And cue the... Sorry, that's the cue for telling you that the story is about to advance into a point of no return. At least for now. Okay, so the airport is down here. But we're going to be entering in the next episode. Join me next time as we're going to tackle the final part of Act 1-3. And trust me, it's gonna be a wild ride. This has been Bahama Raven, and I will see you for the next video. I'll see you later.